I'm Healing Wolf, here to walk with you through an interesting jungle of rain and spiders and snakes, the jungle of recovery. There can be some really interesting friends you meet along the way, and I'm the wolf on the path. I know the path well. I've got a flashlight if we're traveling at night, and I can guide you through. So let's breathe together, as I like to do. Take a deep breath in through the nose, then a little sip at the top, then exhale through the mouth slowly. One of my short videos on Instagram recently was comparing a recovery journey and a nervous system that's trying to protect you to a parent, an overprotective parent. So today's topic is the overprotective parent of your unconscious mind. Unconscious mind doesn't have a really clear concept of time. It's very amorphous. It doesn't follow a linear path, which is why on a recovery journey you have ups and downs and sideways and back and forth, and you have a lot of things happening because unconscious is testing, trying to figure out, trying to question you and your behavior, trying to like with the parent mentality, trying to ground you. So my dad used to get worried if my brother and I went out at night. For some reason, maybe he knew more crimes happened at night or more whatever, and that made him say to us frequently, hey, don't go out at night, don't go out at night. But we were teenage boys. We wanted to go out at night. We wanted to go over to a friend's house. We wanted to go maybe get a sub sandwich. We wanted to go do something. And especially on the weekends, they had school dances and things like that. So we would want to go. And he would just say, don't go out at night. And it was almost like a comedic guidance, and it was overprotective, but he didn't stop us. He really didn't stop us. He used to give us very firm guidance, but ultimately he didn't take our keys away from our cars. He didn't lock the door. He wasn't restrictive in that way. But unconscious mind on a chronic pain journey or an anxiety journey might try to be super overprotective and really keep you housebound or even bedbound, as I was. Bedbound, housebound, locked in, saying no to things that you really want to do. They'll be nourishing for your soul to get out and do stuff. So how do you handle that? I know that the way my brother and I handled it was we just went ahead with our lives. We lived our lives. And yes, sometimes there was scary stuff. My brother was once picked up by the police because he was hanging out with a buddy of his, and they were at a basketball game, and there was some kind of a robbery or something that happened nearby, and they were headed home from the basketball game, and the police pulled them over, and they fit the description. And so anyway, so that was a scary thing that happened, but was it because it was at night? No, it wasn't. So my father really wasn't making sense to keep us home. There are other things that can happen in the daytime. There are probably more cars on the road in the daytime, and you're more likely to get an accident if there's a whole bunch of traffic in the daytime. So what I'm doing here is I'm using my intellectual mind, my prefrontal cortex, my conscious mind, to outwit that overprotective stuff that he would do and say, hey, Dad, I used to do this. How does it make sense to not go out at night if a lot of bad things happen during the day, basically? And you could say that to your unconscious mind. How does it make sense not to go to a friend's house if a lot of a friend's house at any time, if I'm at home and I'm also feeling anxiety, or I'm at home and I'm also feeling pain? Why not go to the friend's house? Why not enjoy life? And so one of the ways out of this loop where unconscious is giving you protective sensations to keep you bound in, to overprotect you like that overprotective parent. One of the ways out is to just do stuff that you want to do. And like Dr. Sarno said, live your life. Go live your life. There's nothing wrong with you. Get out into life and do all the things that you want to do. Mind you, you might want to do those in a graded way, but not a measuring way. Like you might want to do a little at a time. Go over to a friend's house for half an hour and hang out before you go out all night and spend 5-6 hours out dancing at a dance club, or at a friend's house for an all-night get-together, whatever. But the key is to move past that overprotective parent of unconscious mind and move back into life. And it doesn't matter if that parent keeps yelling at you, because like my dad, he didn't harm us. His voice was loud, he was a loud barker, but he didn't bite. So that's like unconscious mind, because these sensations are not harming you, they're not abusing you, they're not hurting you. I mean, they're hurting, yes, they are hurting. You feel a sensation, but there's no harm. So the harm would be like if it was actually causing your health to decline, which it's not. And in fact, going beyond that overprotective stuff can really improve your health, because you get outside more, you go exercise more, you're spending time with people, and being surrounded by loving souls is a great way to improve your health. So get out and do it. Don't listen to the overprotective parent of your unconscious mind. If you need help moving forward on your recovery journey and you want to work with me one-on-one, head over to healingwolfcoaching.com and book a consult. I also have a free newsletter that includes a free download of my most powerful somatic meditation. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, please like, and I'll see you in the next video. Keep going.